What's up everyone and welcome back to my channel. Thank you all so much for 700 Tumblr followers and 800 YouTube subscribers. Today I'm finally bringing you my personal lifespan and relativity roleplay guide for The Sims 3. The reason why this guide is so important is because roleplaying and lifespans go hand in hand. You're not going to be able to roleplay as much as you'd like if Sims lives are too short, and you won't enjoy longer lifespans if you're not fully immersed in your roleplay. With that being said, I have a slice of life roleplay guide in the works for you all, so remember to subscribe, like the video, and turn on notifications so you know exactly when that video drops. Let's jump straight into the video, but first let's establish how to achieve longer lifespans without crashing or lagging so badly that you can no longer enjoy the gameplay. First, you need to start your save file on an optimized PC and Sims 3 installation. Then you need to optimize your mods and custom content by compressing, renaming, and merging them. Finally, optimize your save file as you start and continue to play it. Some simmers might say they always use save as and clean their save file but still experience lag. The biggest culprits for unbearable lag or crashing in a cleaned save file are either adding and removing mods and custom content during the save file or not optimizing your mods in CC. Often it's both. This insight comes from working one-on-one with other simmers to investigate these issues. This is why I emphasize not touching your mods folder after you start your serious save file. Take as much time as you need to prepare that save file for your gameplay. Once you save that first playthrough, there's no going back. The Sims 3 is an old game with many quirks, and I wouldn't have been able to play for over 2 years in one save file if I weren't aware of these rules. I'm highlighting this so heavily because I'm almost certain that many simmers would play on longer lifespans and get more invested in their role-playing if they knew that longer lifespans were possible in this game. I've ensured that my tweaks stay within the engine's limitations and have mathematically aligned everything to avoid disrupting your gameplay cycles. This way you can enjoy a balanced and immersive experience. Let's start with lifespans. This lifespan is going to be operating off of a 120 sim year in game. This means that one sim month will be 30 days and there will be 4 sim months to make one full sim year. Take a look at these values on the screen. These were properly calculated to show you how the Sims will be aging based on these settings. To get these values in game, go to Options, then navigate to the Lifespan tab. Select the Epic Lifespan in the drop-down menu. Then for every species, switch all of the age groups lifespan dials all the way to the right. This allows us to set our own lifespan values in the Options Ini file, and the game will actually follow them. If your Options Ini file resets for any reason, just back up my Options Ini file somewhere on your PC and paste it back into your Sims 3 documents folder. You will also need my edits to the No Season Transitions mod. I've set one sim month to be 30 days and turned off season transitions. I've noticed way more stutter and lag during season transitions, and I feel like this part of the expansion pack wasn't very well optimized. I don't need to see the seasons transitioning, and the seasons in the game get colder or warmer anyway, so technically I still have this feature, just with less visual rain, snow, etc. This gains performance for me, but you can always open up the XML and S3PE and set your own season transitions. Because of these new lifespan settings, we have to take into account pregnancy and how that will work. I've created a pregnancy tweak mod that allows Sims to be pregnant for 90 days, which is 1/3 of a sim year, similar to real life. Pregnancy motives will start at day 15, and you'll receive the pregnancy buff at day 3 to indicate a successful pregnancy. The pregnancy walk starts at 60 days with a fully pregnant belly at day 65. Pregnant days off from work are set to 30 days, a full sim month. You can use the cancel time off mod if your sim is getting antsy, but I wanted this to be realistic and on theme with this guide. Now that we've completed the lifespan portion of this guide, let's jump straight into relativity. Now we're gonna make this part of the video nice and simple. First, download the NROS Relativity mod if you don't already have it installed. installed, then download my Relativity import settings, which goes into your Sims 3 Documents library folder. You'll import this setting in-game, and you can do this from the 𝕰𝖉𝖕𝖊𝖔 immediate settings menu if you don't already know how to do it. The intervals are changed to 10 to allow much more time in a single sim day. The motives were adjusted to decay accurately. However, I'm also including a longer wake mod at 20% because I noticed EA's motive decay for sleep is a little unbalanced. Sims kept getting sleepy around 5 to 7 p.m. and I want them to be more alert until later in the night. If this doesn't bother you, then consider that mod optional. Now, there are some things in the game we need to tweak by the offset values of our new relativity interval. I've tweaked a vehicle speed mod to make vehicles operate a lot slower in game. For me, this has significantly cut down on lag and stutters when Sims drive in game, so it's something I consider a performance gain as well. I just wanted more realism in accidentally gained performance. You'll also want to get the walk not run mod. This stops the unrealistic running animations Sims always do when moving from point A to point B. Not only does it look more realistic, but it also gains performance as walking seems to take up fewer engine resources than running does. That's it for the relativity portion of this guide. With all of these adjustments, your Sims will have more time in their day, more balanced motives, and a smoother gameplay experience. Now let's move on to the misc mods section of this guide. The slower relationship decay mod does just as it says. With our new relativity and lifespan adjustments, this makes relationship decay a bit more accurate. You'll still need to work on maintaining your relationships, but there's less stress on how frequently this needs to be done. This gives players more time and incentive to meet up with friends and lovers in the game. The last mod I have to recommend is the How Old Are You mod, also known as the Real Birthdays mod. Instead of Sims being recognized by their age group, they will now give you an accurate age number, making things much more realistic. This mod automatically adjusts to the lifespan values that you set. My favorite part of this mod is that real birthdays happen. A Sim will age into the next year without aging up into another group. You'll get notifications on who has turned a new year, including your household, so you can throw birthday parties all year round for your friends, lovers, and active households. As an added tip, toss in non-birthday birthday cakes to have your Sims blow out candles without actually aging up. With all of these changes, we have made a realistic lifespan actually possible in the game within the engine's limitations, so you can actually see this generation until the end. We have also gained performance through these settings, which results in smoother gameplay, and we have balanced other areas of the game back out so that the player has to do basically nothing to maintain these changes throughout the game except play the game. All of the needed values have been adjusted and built to work off of each other. So that is all for today. I hope you found this video useful. Let me know in the comments below if you try this guide out, how it feels for you. Keep an eye out for that slice of life roleplay guide. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next video.